Welcome to Deep River Farm, folks. I appreciate you joining me today. As you probably know, you've seen me switch around some different information, different criteria, different video titles, different subjects and things. And the reason is I got the heat on me. They are unsubscribing people. They're taking comments and things off of my channel that people were leaving, because I'll have people to even email me and say they left comment after comment after comment attempt, and they would all be wiped out. And I would go back and look for their title name on the their YouTube accounts, and they were right. There were no comments from those folks, so they're being wiped out. The only way we can beat these folks at their own game getting the truth out is for you folks to share the videos out on the platforms. Make sure you're subscribed, give a thumbs up, leave a comment, everything you can do, because they're trying to beat us down. Now, I know this same tactic went on overseas, and they wound up getting a big group of content creators to go after and sue the people that run this platform. And it evidently worked, because they were stranded at viewers just like we are. I'm losing more viewers subscribed than I'm obtaining. And when you reach the number that I'm at, which is not a whole lot, but when your people are getting dropped off faster than they're coming on, and you're losing 100 and 200 of people a week, you notice that, so you know something's going on. And so I wanted to let you folks know while we was jumping around, having different subjects and things like that, is to throw them off guard and hopefully see if the videos actually moved out of into a trend, or suggested, which is not happening. And I've noticed that even when we premiere one, it's not even getting a tenth of what it normally had been getting back a month ago. So that tells me they are not notifying people. They're not setting it out there where people can find it, making it viewable. They're suppressing, and they're keeping it down where nobody can see the videos. They're all scared of the truth. These big companies that run this type platform, they're all a bunch of wackos, most of them, and they're going to do everything they can to keep the truth down, because their agenda is so bad and people don't like them, and they're tired of it, and they're tired of all the woke ideology, and they're trying to keep people like this channel out from expressing the truth. So this probably will be banned. Now, they also took several of my videos and took and demonetized them, but once they were notified that people was telling me they were seeing commercials and things, but if I logged in on any of my devices, there was none being shown. So I caught them at their own game and videoed and recorded what they were showing on another device that weren't registered to me, to see what was going on. And through certain emails, they have reinstated the ad suitability to these videos where I was getting flagged for telling the truth. So, but I'm going to be making a couple more videos here shortly. Probably some more stuff that they don't like, and that's because this is happening on the West Coast. But you know, as things happen on the West Coast, they tend to move to the right and start affecting the East Coast. That's just generally how it works. It's worked in that way in fashion and trends for years, but it's now starting to work in that same, fashion, or down the highway it comes. It always comes from the West Coast, moves toward the East Coast, and they get all their junk from overseas. If it happens in Europe, then they tend to latch on to it in the West Coast, and I don't know why, but I don't know why they'd follow the European lead, but they seem to be doing that. But anyway, I just wanted you folks to know kind of what was going on. That way you could be prepared. Now, like I said, we're going to be putting some videos out they ain't going to like because of what's going on out on the West Coast, and it's just to let people know on the East Coast and in the Midwest and other places that you might want to be watching for this, because they're going to attempt to impose it on you. It's another extortion. It's another tax. It's another fee, and another way they can regulate, taxate, and taxation to take stuff and your rights away from you. So we just want to bring this out to the forefront so you folks will know, because we've been talking about all this dumping that's going on up about 41,000 feet. That was one of the videos they scrubbed to make it not suitable. You can go back and look at that one, but that's what we've been talking about on several of the videos. And if you'll do a search on the search here on the platform and put in there RFK Jr. and these sky trails, you have to change it to Charlie Hotel Echo Mike trails, and you will see where the horse is going with that and what he has to say about it. And I think one of the platforms he is on today live is talking about that, and that is on the Redacted channel with Clayton Morris. So you may want to check that out, because what they labeled as conspiracy and a bunch of hogwash to people that knew what was going on because of the flight operations and having sense enough to track the planes and tail numbers as they came overhead and to where and to they went to and from, it enabled other people to question these pilots face to face at these smaller airports where all this was taking place. And Junior says it's coming from the industrial war complex. So taxpayers is paying for it. Private companies is doing it. There's very little, if any, regulation for this stuff, but they want to censor and demonetize, unsubscribe people, remove comments and everything else from people's channels, because the far left is pushing this stuff. Now, we had a big hailstorm here the other day. Was real lucky that it didn't create any great big hail balls, but it did. And just prior to that, about 36 hours, they were dumping, let's put it that way. I'm sure their intelligence will pick up on all this stuff. They may flag this one, they may do that, I don't know, but whatever. You know, you got to stand up for something. That old song that Aaron Tippin used to say, if you don't stand up for something, you'll fall for anything. You know, that's got a lot of truth to it. And folks need to be standing up for what's right and what's going on, because if you don't and you're complacent, it'll take over. But anyway, I just wanted to let you know what's going on. That way people can see that the truth is trying to be, I guess you'd call it cut off at the neck, because they don't want nobody to know what is really going on. So folks, coming up, we're going to be talking about water and these glass fixtures that people put on top of their house here shortly, and a lot of the purposes that are behind this stuff. So just wanted to give you a heads up on what was coming. And I appreciate you joining me here today on Deep River Farm. Hope everybody has a blessed day. And get ready for these videos that are coming out. And I appreciate you watching. Have a blessed day.